significant part of the financial difficulties of Cocoa Board. And this is important, let me stress. Cabinet also noted that road construction accounts for a significant part of the financial difficulties that Cocoa Board is facing at the moment. Pursuant to the earlier announcement that I made in the course of last year, the new cocoa bill that is going to Parliament will now prohibit Cocoa Board from such quasi-fiscal expenditures and other non-core expenditures going forward, and it will come with punishment if they ever do so. An announcement as you recall, that I made an announcement in the 2026 budget that government of Ghana has secured a $500 million World Bank facility to construct agriculture.
Also forensic assessment and so Dr. Keselato Bafos na or the etugase forensic audit no or say a nenechine ya Attorney General penny former na ye no Cocoa Board.
Don't come on my shebe the fear so sorry akasadi acha ban no se ni nyina eye Cocoa Board no asese no penny fortune se bono aba form kakra no kaneno na 3625 bag back bia so abani chese say de beba bejina 2587 at the swahwan kakra no so akoye awrehosem na dom kuma ma shebe the fear sorry o masmo mo kanyina ne sa ban ye Uwa ban na chinu na anya metena bengwan so she Cocoa akuafo bo sa wo ba Cocoa bag bia ka nipa no anya na kanye 6000 Ghana cedis it is kind of 60 million na sabio ka wanya no kura farmer no wa sha no ba mantima na dede no wanya ene ka mane nyina 36 million honway wo sa be hwa so dia na je woni Cocoa akuafo ene ni bo she no a wo sho mo no wani so eno na dom kuma no asori a wo mo ka na okofie ho no mo abedwako a wo mo hwe nuane agriculture ho nsem ene afi Cocoa ye die nyina ranking member wo so Isaac Yaw Opoku.
Entino ama yen niema ne boy den asen ama no ne niema na de asi aban etwa Cocoa akuafo mene say ye kan poto kasem a 28% haircut we twa mo mene o ha nchichemu aduonu wotwe na nsunsuanso ne say ene ukoye nkurase ne bebra Cocoa na mrantie no biom aka mrewa ene nkokora na edo se mrewa ne nkokora ya edo ehia omdeda dia waye ochina ombedo bioma na so ombeton omefo ama galamsefo ne niaka enyuma foreign exchange ene ibodwa kakra yenya free Cocoa se ni na ba be den e ba be perform enu nti tomkuma no dia yesi ni edikan dia kofa we nyina ba ene nsisan a Cocoa mpanimfo Cocoa Board fo aye enu nti yesro man panin se sabre mpanimfo de wom Cocoa Board a omakofa sa how we nyina ba no onna omase no mo nkoye den omo tena fie na omo anim adwuma ne ye no embesom no omo nya ne yie etoso mienu Cocoa na oka so betua 6,000 to 7,000 na afi edikan wentua o hye on boss obetua 3,600 enumpo ntua na nkofo edi apenie beye bosomi beye miensa nan ni no so ka so beti so akọ 2,800 dia yeti ase a enye den enye yie nti yesre on sanfen ko gina wo de uni bi ema wase a sawunza mo no kro no nkan wo de on sanfen ko gina 3,000
ya Opoku ono na wo ye ranking member e wa bodwoku e wo ma hye bedwafi o mo hye nuane agriculture ene afi Cocoa ye de ho ensam so ranking member wo so no ye tini ko wie ye na ofosi ere bi nso mra hye bedwani honorable Kwadwo Oponkroma enso elemi etoso
Observe yentwa so nanke hwese Honorable Kwadwo Oponkroma nchechiremu ne Honorable Yaw Opoku nchechiremu no beba nyama ye yentwa so ye de mo eye atofo sinkro ya finance minister na tena ye no say wodoma 50 madidi mababa ma hwehwemu akwakohunu se Cocoa Board ka emene wo mu sisi no a enam so ma Cocoa akuafo kra Cocoa mo kadede ba ye wo munya sika mfa ma wo no dodo na akwakogyina ne ye friend se Cocoa rose no a na Cocoa Board fo omo eyiyi no eno na akwakofa kakese ababeto omo tirisu sisi eno ntoma ne se omo atraye a ewesika samne na nchocho yeso no saa kada da Cocoa Board so sisi no womo ebisom omo som wi ana ma dane de akwakoma atraye a ehwe eye roads and highways so no omo no adada ne saa aka no ahwese yebete de efi on mura atofo senchechiremu eni
of roads and Cocoa Board jointly conducted this rationalization exercise to reduce the exposure on cocoa roads. Upon the completion of the exercise, the total exposure of 21.7 billion Ghana cedis has since been reduced to 4.35 billion Ghana cedis. Cabinet has directed that the liabilities of the 4.35 billion be transferred to the Ministry of Roads and Ministry of Finance for payment. Cabinet noted that road construction account to a significant part of the financial difficulties of Cocoa Board. And this is important, let me stress. Cabinet also noted that road construction accounts for a significant part of the financial difficulties that Cocoa Board is facing at the moment. Pursuant to the earlier announcement that I made in the course of last year, the new cocoa bill that is going to Parliament will now prohibit Cocoa Board from such quasi-fiscal expenditures and other non-core expenditures going forward. And it will
also for Risika Semen and Tuchia, so Dr. Kisela to bar for Senior Tening K.
Yeah, call Dr. Right, Tachi, and so Akachewano and a chairperson at the National Peace Council, and also their foot will be Aqua Eddie Magana for Yina, Sayana Pempino, Yahu Sabi, Koswa, Titiru, buying a Juma who drew more. Ube wana kwa brani binu asore no akoko sene me na wo senke fa madwuma na ya mfa me na no ube hu tokwa saa na ejapade no esi ho na yo man mu ni nyina ade no na nipa no wantwa ja ntumu no afasika no de twetwa nkonwam no ahwetwa table mu ye bewie no man no na ya san aboka wo sim pepe no se wo haw na ye pese ye kan asem wo ye mpa kwan pa ye befa so ye beka no na ye bewie kire no na ye nsai oman ejapade enti se do sidin sem no etoja
me man kanka wo mo university say ya daachi wo mo na wo mo beye MPs DCs ebi kura wo mo beye mampani fo no ye me kan ma wo mo atene say se mente me ho ase ana oni obi nya adwen a enisa wo say ejapade enisa ma enam enu so nti obi hre ne nkwa ana enam so nti mpo wa kra obehwe wo nkwa eyesa mpani se wo ye be ma bebrebe a ye kugyaw nti ma wo mo maye nkunya wo mo na mmom wo mo nya asodie de ubofo se be ya bibi si a wo mo nse ya japade na ya ye di gya wo mo no
right techi wono na National Peace Council chairperson yetine kenwachi na David Ofori wono so SRC president wono so Adekyea eso maame bono no.
You see, the nation is almost in the hands of the young leaders. Yeah, so a program like this, a back campus, na say omo collaborate, and also more involved here na because it helps us to know say conflict is not only about violence. Sometimes a misunderstanding, a perspective, and then also perspective. That is why we sometimes disagree with each other, but it doesn't mean all the time we should have to resolve it with violence and other things. So with this program, your money SRC are collaborating. They are very, very good, and then it will help all the students, not only the SRC executives, but all the students at large. Yes. What I would tell my students is that we come to school to be groomed in a way I say you call back to our society so we can be able to develop it and also ensure say sabi omo ntimianya akwenja number school omo so be who said there has been a transformation and they will learn from us. I bet you say you call back to our homes and then communities and then we act differently. So same bisina yamfa kekaye ne maintain who asi bebre amba na ye managing in a peaceful manner. They will learn say no as soon as school me said we were question bibi misua free ne kwa ebeya the papa. So what I will tell all the students is
SRC president
afeyan famo enko ayawaso East Abaton Pesuano so ayamane musamsa by election baso ayawaso East Abaton Pesuaso nkrapompo ne mantemo ne gina mrasebe dwani a no won Pesuano so abama wodi ne nsanyo nwunu kokoto no so na enra de yetete ne sa Abaton komisa de mpedifo akwakotena se akwa de akosi boni frɛ ne se ballot no na gesa abanyukwa wodo ne omo a omo ebe pre Abaton Pesuano so akunya ne sesi atena so no Abaton krata ne baabi a obi abetoto ama abato na abaso no mokoye na enra na omoye wiye no owura baba jamala wo gira de amendi se amanyuku no ekoyi number 1 oni dikan NPP de wo gira de ama wonum eye Ali Baba Yusuf oda number 2 ena LPG Ibrahim Idrisu eda number 3 independent for eye mieno ba ko beda number 4 da ba ko so ada number 5 na ma me Gladys Penkra oko ayewa so Eastern Pesuano so abato commission Jume de won ehweso o cheche nsemu se ye de kire.
Okay, the first on the ballot is Baba Jamal Mohammed Ahmed from the NDC, and then Ibrahim Idrisu, LPG, and then Yusuf Ali Baba, NPP, followed by 2 independent candidates. They are Mohammed Umar Sanda and then Kano David. Well, the next step will be, the printing of the notice of poll. Printing of poll will be, consist of the pictures.
Me Gladys Penkra wono ene hwe abato nsensem so wa yewa so Eastern Pesuano so na o cheche nsemu de kire no na owura baba jama kire se one day number 1 no e just wadi nkuduma wiya ne sa.
When you come to the Christian world, 3 is a very significant number. So when I was going to pick the ballot, I picked 3. And so when I went to pick, I picked 1, which tells you that there's only one God. And when you come into Islam, it's the same thing. 3 is a very significant number. And then number 1 is also very, very significant. Number 1 we call it in Islam witri. So 3 is also witri, and then number 1 is also witri. So I picked witri first, and I picked witri last. So it tells you that there is a divine hand in what we are doing, and I hope and pray that I have submitted myself to the absolute will of Allah, and pray that Allah will guide us, guide all of us through this process, so that we are able.
Baba Jamal won ejina dia mende se amanyuku no wayewa so Eastern Pesuano so no watch say number 1 ne de watebiri mano se tebiri nwado a wadi nkunima ane sa yede kase na si na yemfa sedama emopafie omo ene de super premium ene premium rice abadwa so na se obia enwa ye fiefiem ye konhyiamu ye ko hotels ye ko restaurant ahodo ye ko chobas ahodo a eno na se obia enwa ma manfo adi fi se eyemu a ede opese yi wanwan ebeyi ne kama pese tasoso a ebeta ne kama nti wo ye mutuo wo ye jollof wo ye wache anopekre bia wo ye anwamu bia mankola no ama mo de akosku a no ahwese premium and super premium rice no na wono ade ama enkola na afi wo de jambin so ye bin oil no so wo de aye stew no de achecheche oni ama no wo fie basa no a enya amanfo anwane bia udi a na ejegina obona abofuru no we de koyo sane koyem kama maduane no otre de na afi yummy tomato paste de aye onkwan de aye stew na baby aye de so home the chobas ne restaurant no mo hwe se we bi na mo begie na aduane ne sigya so no kra no enya me na amanfo to anesa provision shops ne supermarket so no openiam ebe ko wano ne intentem de amawa eye emopafie super premium ne premium rice bi na wo se wo kofa edum ye be oyerepa fm wona patase echamfo hotel patase police depot abrosa no esaso ho honom no echamfo hotel opposite waso so ho honom na Accra medie Parks and Gardens Junction ho asoso no ye ho emye ni nkomo telephone number is so 0244615117 0244615117 na ye beje wo so ye de kase ne si adwa yenkoi
ya muna sia ye de man news majmaifo nyina obo ha akukwa jando ewo ho ena afi so akosia so mo MCR ho so nana yawo ene afi PK ene simono mo chichim fumani nyina ede amaye anope yakenkan faulty yenka eyeme Ajua nyako abon mamine.
Nana ya abo amalibi aboga.